Clearly, he has yet to snort these lines.
Oh, God.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to another edition of I Dry B Reacts. I am your host, Lutch, and today we are going to be taking a look at one of the highlights from the cross-examination in the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial from yesterday. If you haven't been following, her direct testimony ended, and we got into the good stuff, the cross-examination, where Johnny's lawyers are now questioning Amber. So it's still going on right now. So I'm trying to bang this video out so I can go watch the rest of it. And if you haven't seen, I did put up a couple videos from yesterday, just recorded from my phone. But I wanted to get the full effect and do some stuff in the studio. So what we're looking at, or what we're about to look at, is a clip from the lead attorney. Shout out to the lead attorney. He is one of the lawyers streaming the entire case, which I could not be more excited about. And trials can be long and boring and but the lies are starting to show. The lies are starting to show, and it's not as easy for Amber to keep it together and to look as sympathetic as she did during her own direct testimony. So make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done that yet. Without further ado, let's dive right in.
This is crazy.
Directing your attention, Ms. Heard, to a photograph. This is a photograph you took in March of 2013, right?
That is correct.
And this was taken at your apartment in Orange?
Yes.
So this is just a picture of one of the pictures that Amber had displayed in her direct testimony as evidence of like, oh, look what I'm dealing with. Here are some lines that Johnny had set up on the kitchen table, I guess from an all-night bender, and I'm taking this picture to show that.
That is correct.
So this is what the table looked like after Mr. Depp had been doing cocaine?
Well, clearly he has yet to snort these lines.
Oh, God.
If you know anything about doing cocaine, you might already know where this is going, but just in case, let's continue.
There are 4 lines of cocaine on this table, right, Ms. Heard?
In this picture, I see 4 lines.
There isn't any cocaine residue around those lines, right?
Not that I can tell. No.
She's framed him.
So what did he just say? What did TLA just say? Oh, he framed him. So for those of you who are not a degenerate like myself, when you do cocaine, it's a powder. And, you chop it up and you put it into a thing, and you either, just straight to the face, or you use some type of thing. We would usually, not that kind of pen, we would usually take a pen just like that, cut it about here, and then there you go. In my heyday, I actually had one of those with a, the earbuds that go in your ear, had the silicone tips, put the silicone tip right on there. It's comfortable. But even though you are snorting a substance, there's residue left behind, especially if you're getting the cocaine that Johnny Depp is getting. It's not, even if you think about flour, if you put down some flour on the table and you scooped it up and then you, for whatever reason, snorted some, it wouldn't all be clear. It wouldn't all be completely gone. Let's go back here and look at the picture. We can see, right, the captions are kind of blocking it here, but you can see there's 4 clear lines, but around it, there's nothing here. There should be white stuff. There should be a white film. There should be a white film right around that whole area where he had been previously chopping up and doing the lines. There's grease on your hands. There's and just from what the drug is made of, it is not gonna, your kitchen table is not gonna look like that. I can guarantee you 100% nobody has started doing cocaine here. But let's see what Amber says.
Doesn't really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
I'm asking if you do. You testified you've
Oh,
done cocaine.
I have.
So sorry to interrupt your podcast experience. I just want to remind you, if you're enjoying what you're watching, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And if you really love it, there's some support links in the description. I would love if you could help out the channel. And back to the show.
Doesn't really look like Mr. Depp or anyone was doing cocaine off that table, does it?
I beg to differ with you on that.
So again, she's trying to act like, and we all know that Amber has done drugs before, but she's trying to act like, oh yeah, like the thing I just explained doesn't happen. That you snort it up, da da da, and then it's gone. But as we just went through, that's not how this works.
When you snort cocaine, typically it goes into your nose.
And
It
there's
doesn't stay on the
residue.
table.
There's residue from that cocaine when your lips and nose touch the table, right?
Well, the tampon applicator next to
The fuck?
driver's license that you see is a device that I believe my sister had taught him to use in order to put the cocaine.
In my day, we used to call them snooters. He's using a tampon applicator as a snooter. What do you want from me?
In your nose.
I never used a tampon applicator
Mr.
for
Depp
that.
is a pretty heavy smoker.
That's
right?
savage.
He is.
And that's a cigarette in the ashtray in the back there.
I mean, I've never used cocaine.
Round
I'm
two.
saying.
Back right.
Yes, it looks like one of
Savage.
his hand rolls.
There's no other cigarettes in that ashtray, are there?
I see one cigarette.
And again, if you are in this world, you already know where this is going, because especially if you're already a heavy smoker, when you do coke, the level of nicotine desire goes through the roof. People who don't even smoke want nicotine when you're high on coke. I don't know why, but and we can jump back to the picture after this if we need to. But amazing point that one cigarette in an ashtray with no ash in it is not a sign that somebody's been up all night doing anything at that table. Continuing.
The one that's not smoked.
That's correct.
There's no ash in that ashtray either, is there?
Not that I can tell in this picture.
It's pretty clean.
In this picture, it looks like it. Yes.
It's a pretty neat table. Wouldn't you agree?
Depends on what you would call neat, I suppose.
And you sent this picture to your friend Rocky Pennington as well, didn't you?
I sure did.
Oh my God.
And when you sent it, you said, quote, "Look at my morning."
Look at my morning. Look at my morning. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. And when she says my morning, look what I'm dealing with. But even that phrasing, if somebody sent me that picture and said, look at my morning, my assumption would be, oh, you decided to do blow this morning? I don't think that is the case. But clearly she's trying to take an angle here, which just doesn't really make sense.
You don't have any pictures of Mr. Depp actually consuming cocaine, do you?
I don't think I have a picture of him mid snort. No.
You don't even have any pictures of Mr. Depp with cocaine,
What do you mean by that?
holding cocaine, standing next to cocaine,
Um,
sitting next to cocaine.
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
Well, you haven't shown any of those pictures like that to the jury, have you?
Every single thing that she has put forth. And again, nobody is denying that Johnny was doing these things. But the point is, everything that she's put forward has been circumstantial because Johnny's not in that picture. She has a bunch of pictures of Johnny nodding off from doing other kinds of drugs. But the way that Camille Vasquez here, the amazing attorney, she's doing a fantastic job. She pointed out how, so this is a picture of Johnny Depp sleeping on an island on vacation. There's not really much there. You may know that it's because he was on drugs or whatever, but it's not what you know. It's what you can prove in court.
I don't know. No, I haven't.
And you were never able to catch Mr. Depp with cocaine on film either, were you?
I never tried.
But you were able to catch him sleeping, right?
I have seen him pass out in all sorts of places. Yes.
And you also captured a video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen that was played again for this jury today.
Not to mention the video. She did show a video, and Johnny was being pretty erratic. But she was clearly trying to goad him into something. And turns out, unless I heard this incorrectly, that the incident that was filmed was the day after his mother died. So whatever she's trying to do with that, it doesn't seem like that is anything more than circumstantial.
Beating up some cabinets. Do you recall that?
Feeding up some cabinets. I love
Say
Camille.
that again? You recall capturing Mr. Depp in the kitchen of one of his homes, beating up some cabinets?
Yes. Slamming things around. Yes.
So you took that video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen, right?
I did. I did.
And you took it on one of your iPad devices?
I took it on my iPad.
So where are the rest of the pictures? She's shown a propensity, I guess that's the word you would use here, to take pictures, to document things. We've heard the recordings that came out months ago, all of this stuff, yet it just seems that the exact thing that she needs to be recorded, whether audibly or AV, is just gone. Earlier, she was talking about how she had some photos of her injuries. She didn't show one picture after testifying that this man, testifying about the rings that he wears, were quote unquote pummeling her so many times she couldn't even remember. Yet she is seen photographed the next day or the night of or whatever at like the Met Gala and different events, looking fine. And she's trying to say that the makeup covered it, but I don't know what kind of makeup that is. So let's finish this up.
You were deposed in August of 2016 in connection with your divorce proceedings from Mr. Depp, right?
That is correct.
So we've got that was, you know, as boring as trials can be, that was pretty heated. And if you understand what came before it, that was a gotcha moment. Great job, Miss Camille Vasquez. I'm getting back to watching the rest of this. If you're not keeping up with it, make sure you subscribe. I'll be putting out smaller videos, and I am now on TikTok. Same name right here. There it is. Lutch. Same name all across. Do give me a follow. TikTok's not my favorite thing either, but I'm trying to make it work, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. So other than that, do remember to check the support links in the description. Hit that like button on your way out if you did enjoy this video. And if you'll excuse me, I'm getting back to the trial. Peace.